Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So, yesterday in my videos, I shared that in order for one to develop Kung Fu, one must have a in-depth, comprehensive understanding on what one is practiced, or else one will not be able to develop the Kung Fu. And that is a must if one really want to learn something or want to teach other. And if one is in the grandmaster level, then one better to have the advanced, in-depth, comprehensive understanding of the subject. So there are Wing Chun friends who message me asking me, can I elaborate more on this? So today I'm going to share with you more, and so you can have a taste of what is going on. So what is being taught in 1850s Town is not what we think today. It is much, much, much more in-depth compared with what we think today. So there are many things I can share with you. Maybe I'm going to make one or two videos to give you a good feeling of what is going on here. And today I start with this, just the simple 一级 kamyongma, okay? So, well, 一级 kamyongma sounds simple, right? Everybody know how to do 一级 kamyongma. As today, everybody have their own lineage, their own way, interpretations of 一级 kamyongma. Simple, right? Well, wrong. It is not that. It is not simple at all. So let me share with you the 见地 of 一级 kamyongma. Okay. To the very basic level of 一级 kamyongma, which is involving the physical body, the mind, the breathing, and the chi flow. You got at least 3 levels of achievement or attainment. You need to have an in-depth understanding and comprehensive understanding of it, or else you will not be able to develop it. So instead of going really high, far, far away, let's get down to earth on what it is. So, 一级 kamyongma, the first level is one need to handle the 7 balls. Okay, the 7 balls. So the body, in a loose sense, an open sense, or unwrapped sense, in a linking sense, and a lightweight sense, one need to be able to handle these 7 balls from bottom up. Physical. So that the physical do not hindrance other things or other elements. Okay? So, as I have presented in details in my book, Beginning Wing Chun, okay? Beginning Wing Chun book. You need to loose up the balls from ground up, not up down. So, from your feet ball, and then you go to your ankle, you go to your knee, your hip, you're going upward. You lose it upward. That's how you need to handle it. And of course, every one of them, every joints of both, they are different way, which we need to pay attention how to handle it, so that we be able to handle it properly. So the details is in the beginning Wing Chun book, okay, about your 7 bowls, handling it. Okay, so that's the first level. Now, if one have no idea that one need to lose from feet upward and doing it in downward, one will not get it. Or one completely have no idea of how is to lose each bowl, one will never get it. So one needs this in-depth, comprehensive view, understanding on how this physical body need to be managed, need to be handled in the training, or else one will never develop it. You never develop the Kung Fu, first level. Okay? Now, the second level is one need to get into the lower abs, natural lower abs breathing level, which is the 2C state in the uh, Wing Chun Matrix book. I have present all the details there, how to get there. Okay. Now the second one, you deal with your breathing. The first one, your physical and how you quiet your mind. The second one with your breathing, and of course how to quiet your mind too. So when you get the 2C state, the lower abs breathing, your 360-degree breathing show up. So that is the second level. Now, if we do not know about the existence of the natural lower abs breathing, and we do not know about the 360 degree of breathing, no way we can handle it. No way we can develop the Kung Fu. So at first, the first level, if we don't know how to handle the 7 balls, we cannot handle the body, even the basic. And the mind will go run around because of this is tense, that is tense. You will not be able to handle your mind. And with this breathing, natural lower abs breathing, and the 360 degree, if you don't know this much, and if you don't have the process of the 2C process I gave on the Wing Chun Matrix books, you will not be able to get that. Okay? Now, after you be able to get there on the 2C state or lower abs breathing naturally, or the 360-degree breathing, and the more you practice and refine it, then you follow like the N1 process of my book, Wing Chun Inceptions. It is only at that level, if you put a lot of effort on it, you can experience the monitoring like Nim Zhou in my yesterday's video. So it is not like Hendrik Sando's magic show using the high-tech Garmin spot tracker. No, everybody be able to do it. The only thing is Nimjo can do it laying down, but you need to be able to do it at least into the directions standing up. Okay. When you're standing up, for sure you will not be as good as when you're laying down, but you will be much, much, much better than before you go through the physical handling level, the breathing handling level. And then, of course, there is no end to it. It is keeping refine and refine. That's what you need to do when you practice Yulim Tao. When you stand in the Yi Kam Yong Ma, that's how you want to refine it. So you'll be able to handle your physical, mind, breathing, and your energy flow. And as in the yesterday's in that video with Nimjo on this is the most important thing you need to know. You can track your heart rate and so forth, and you can see it come down. Now, it is very important you got the second level, which is the lower abs, natural breathing and 360-degree level, because that is the level in today's language, it is training of aerobic base. You want to train a lot of this lower abs, natural breathing, so you can have good aerobic base, as today say. Okay, your heart rate is in the lower aerobic, deep breathing, 360-degree breathing. So the ancient know that the basic of Kung Fu, you need to have the, in today's language, is the aerobic base training. Without the aerobic base training, you will get into the aerobic deficiency. Okay? And when you get into aerobic deficiency, your heart rate flying highs and all those things. Today's sports science already very clearly can point out this thing. Now, when you get to the third level, like the N1 level, that is the level of recovery or nurture qi in the ancient Chinese term. Okay? So, the Shulim Tao is useless if you will not be able to get this in today's language, the aerobic base develop, and then the recovery. So aerobic base is your be able to sing qi to Dan Tian, and your nurture qi is recovery. That is the most basic of the Shulim Tao 1850 you need to develop. So the first 3 months you stand in the Shulim in the Yi Kam Yong Ma. It is not to stress to cause yourself stress or anything. No, it is to develop this thing, this 3 level. Without this 3 level, you cannot start your sets practice. So in the ancient, like the 1850s, Shulim Tao writing, it just said that, oh, you want to collect your mind, call back yourself in the equal shoulder stand, Xing Qi to Nan Tian. That's what it said. And then it will give the instruction that the eyes contemplate the nose, okay, and then the nose is aligned with your heart, the heart aligned with your navel, okay. So 眼对鼻，眼观鼻，鼻观心，心观技。That's what they will tell you. Okay. So in the ancient, you will say, oh yeah, call yourself back in the equal shoulder stance. And then Xing Qi to Dan Tian, that is the first five writing in the 1850 Shooting Tao classic. And then more I give you the Yan Guan Bi, Bi Guan Xin, Xin Guan Qi. Okay, or your eyes contemplate your nose, the nose contemplate your heart contemplate your navel. Well, if you do not understand what I present to you on this three level in today's language, you will never be able to get it. In the ancient, as you know, when you meditate, you always 眼观鼻, 鼻观心, 心观气. Why? Because you want to straight line the entire thing. And that's why, remember the 360-degree breathing? Straight, eyes, nose, is a line here, and this is your so-called center line, right? And then you base on that, it's 360 degree, and your chi can, because it's balanced left and right, you can have the chi flow in entire body. Okay, but today, if you just say that, people don't understand. That's why I break it into those three levels. Okay, so it never can be like this. It never can be like this because you violate that. Eyes contemplate nose, nose contemplate heart, heart contemplate navel. That is meaning your center axis is vertical down. So this is not going to give you 360 degree. This is not going to give you 360 degree. This is not going to give you the entire body be able to support each other because your knee is jamming there. Doing this without knowing all what I'm sharing with you is not going to develop it. So this is to share with you. It's just a basic E.G. Kam Yong Ma. You need to have this in-depth, comprehensive understanding, or else we cannot develop it. When we cannot develop it, the body cannot support each other. You have aerobic deficiency syndrome because you don't have the aerobic base. Your breathing, your heart rate is flying all around. And you will not be able to nurture qi. This is the reality. This is the truth. So this is not about your interpretation, my interpretations, my lineage, your lineage, or I have some Taiji, Fa Jing. All those details, if you cannot handle when you stand, you do not have the Kung Fu. If you don't have the Kung Fu, you'll not be able to teach other people. We are not talking about grandmaster level. We're just talking about the very basic. And next time, if I have time, if everybody requests, I'm going to share with you on just the first opening. Why in the past 130 years, people is not doing it in the 1850 and cannot develop what is intended for the 1850 for the 6 core element. Because when you do, you need to have what I shared with you just now. Okay? So this is what I like to share with you today. Wing Chun is very deep stuff. I will not sell it with a cheap price. We in the United States of America do have the informations from the ancient and today's science. So we know already if your Ichi Kamyong Ma is not proper, you have high possibility run into the aerobic deficiency syndrome. You will not be able to do the 360 degree. You will not be able to recover when you practice the Xiu Lim Tao. Okay? Scientifically, we can prove that. So that is what it is, and it is not up for your interpretations or my interpretations. It is documented there. So it is a Buddhist art. Eyes contemplate nose, nose contemplate the heart, heart contemplate the navel. It's like when you do meditations. Instead of I'm sitting down there or meditate in the lotus posture, I'm standing. That's what it is. Okay?